New to folk? I got you covered. Here's everything you need to know on where to buy your folk gear. So, the following stores that I'm going to recommend is kind of just like a starter kit, not like a starter kit, but like a starter list of where you could start purchasing your own like attire, accessories, shoes, etc. There are so many stores out there. Also, I am born and raised in California, so a lot of stores are going to be from California because that's kind of what I'm familiar with, but there are other stores out within the states and obviously in Mexico. So again, this is just a short and sweet kind of starter point list of stores. So let's get started. One last thing, these stores that I'm going to mention, I also kind of the requirements for me were they had to had some type of socials that I could reach out to them, some type of website, preferably both socials and website, and just kind of like an easy access of like how to contact them and get like your materials or your items that you need. So that's kind of why I chose these particular stores, and I have ordered from some of them. I haven't ordered from all of them, but this was kind of what I compiled while I was researching on like where to buy gear. So let's start with shoes. I might go out of order. I might go back and forth, but for my personal preference and my one of my favorite pairs of folk shoes are from Miguelitos. They're on the more affordable side. So if you're starting out, they offer some Folklorico shoes, and the heel will be a little bit smaller. But with Miguelitos, if you're a little bit more serious, you want a better pair of shoes, but you still want it to be on the more affordable end, check out Miguelitos flamenco shoes in the style Sevilla. The heel is a little bit taller, and what I liked a lot about Miguelitos is the quality of the shoe, especially the amount of nails on the shoe. Now, on the still on the same topic with shoes, if you want a more customized fit, a better fit, a higher quality, if you are near the LA area, in particular Boyle Heights, check out Duran's dancing shoes. Uh, you'll literally go in and they'll put like a piece of paper, they'll measure your feet, get your measurements, so it's truly customizable to your feet. And feet are not asymmetrical, so sometimes, well, not sometimes, but realistically one foot's gonna be slightly bigger than the other, and I would recommend that if you're a little bit more serious, if you're going to be more committed, you feel that you're going to be doing this for a long time and you don't want to be constantly repurchasing shoes, I would go with Durans. They are a little bit more expensive, but I have found flamenco shoes from Spain are the most expensive, but they are also the most high quality. So you are getting what you pay for in that essence. I have a video of like my first pair of flamenco shoes. The only thing is, I didn't realize they come in different heel styles. So the next pair I will order, I would go for the cubano heel, because it's thicker, so it's similar to what we're used to in folklorico shoes. So if you really want a good pair of quality folk shoes, definitely order from Spain. It is more expensive, but you will get your money's worth. You will not regret it. Those shoes, just you could tell the difference in the quality of it. But if you want more affordable, go with Miguelito's dancing shoes. And if you're starting out, I would still recommend Miguelito's dancing shoes, just the folklorico style. But if you want to go like semi-professional, I would say Miguelitos flamenco shoes in Sevilla. Okay, the next categories are kind of going to fall into like vestuarios or a little bit of everything. It's kind of hard to organize because they kind of like mesh. The mariachi collection, I want to say it's Texas based. I don't know. I'll probably like just put like the location in the website and or in everything in the description, but that carries a little bit of everything, so you have a few options for that. The Folklorico factory is more like customizable. You can check out her social on Instagram, and she can make like customized aretes, the hairnets, what else, like everything too. I think she also does vestuarios. I've gotten a few hairnets and aretes from her. So I love Carla. She's sweet. So check her out. Hoja de Maíz does a lot of vestuarios, and it's like a newer store. I really like their quality of work. I haven't ordered anything yet, but just like looking at the photos, I'm just like really impressed with the creativity, the design of it, and I believe it's also customizable. So you could check them out. Gringos Folk Art is another new one that I've seen around on Insta. It's kind of similar style to Hoja de Maíz. El Fararón is Mexico base. Sorry, Mexico base. I did order my China Poblana from them, and I absolutely love my China Poblana. It is so stunning, absolutely breathtaking. Um, I had to communicate via WhatsApp. So if you're going to be ordering from Mexico, WhatsApp is probably going to be the means of communication. And I don't know why the US is like the only country that doesn't utilize WhatsApp, but like literally every other country utilizes WhatsApp, even businesses. So don't get freaked out by that. It kind of threw me off just because like I'm born and raised USA, right? But yeah, so communicate it through WhatsApp, and it's a lot easier to when you're like going to be communicating with vendors in Mexico. They're going to be using WhatsApp, and it just works better connection wise. I don't know if it's like an internet thing. I don't know what it is, but a lot of other countries, especially Mexico, utilize WhatsApp. So get on WhatsApp, get familiar with it. It's like iOS system, pretty much very similar. Um, but I had a really good experience with them. Pretty quick shipping. I was able to check out the website. I really liked what I saw, and I ordered my china poblana from them. El Charro and Casa Folklórica are also online based. I believe Casa Folklórica has like a lot of different kind of I don't want to say like default uh styles of the regions, but if you're new to it and you kind of don't know like where to start or how it should look like, check that out to kind of give you ideas if you don't necessarily need a customizable regalia, you kind of just need something of that region, go check them out. I haven't ordered from them, but again, it's like it falls into the categories that website, and there's photos that you could check out. I think it was La Rosa Dance Supply. I don't know. I'll if I made a mistake, I will fix it. I will edit it into this video, but that's also another online store. I noticed too a lot of uh I guess in the US, a lot of the things that you could order online are like California and Texas. Like it's pretty big population, but it makes sense because the demographics are very big. Mexican community, also in like Chicago. So that's also gonna um, play a factor of where you could purchase items. But if you're in a state or an area that there's not a lot of items, definitely check it online. Definitely check out Mexico. Definitely check out Facebook groups. I will link some of the groups I follow for like getting more familiar with the vestuarios, seeing who offers what, and it's a really good resource to utilize and get comfortable and familiar with. So I'll share that in the description box below. So when you're going through the Facebook groups for specific regions, you will find a lot more materials. So I happened to stumble across Utileria Veracruzana. So that is like more of the regalia for Veracruz, and with the Tocados and the Vestuarios. And it kind of gives you like an idea of different styles of that one region. So again, if you kind of want to be more familiar, you want a specific region and you can't find what you're looking for on the online websites, definitely check out the Facebook groups. And everyone's pretty good and nice at guiding you in the right direction when you kind of ask in the group chat of like, oh, I'm looking for this and this. Can someone recommend me a place? If you are doing that, I highly, highly recommend that you check out their portfolio, see anything of their work that you could find, also kind of see the comments, like the reviews, because I have come across some posts where some people are a little bit scammers, and that's not good. No bueno. But definitely check that out. Be careful. Use your discernment. And that's why I kind of just try to stick to, if they have a website, if they have a lot of like photos, I could see their portfolio, and if I could go asking around people within the group, or just like people that I know that have ordered from them, kind of like what their experience was. Also, if you're going to be ordering vestuarios, trust me, order in advance, make the due date earlier than you want it to be, than you plan, because a lot of the times it's like one seamstress, right? So they'll have like multiple orders from other customers. And if you need a vestuario in like 2 months, give yourself and your seamstress enough time and order like 4 months in advance. That way, if they run late, and they tend to run late, you're not stressing out and panicking because you purposely placed the order earlier. So that is a tip to keep in mind if you are in a rush, but you should be planning like ahead of time just to avoid the stress. But yeah, just make the due date earlier than what you actually needed to save yourself that stress. Okay, next are physical locations open to the public that you could go to if you are in the SoCal area or near SoCal. So specifically, um, Olvera Street has like a lot of different little stores that you could go to. Some carry more like the aretes, the earrings, right? Or the vestuarios or shoes. So you could check that out. That's like downtown LA area, right next to Chinatown. Then in Orange County, there's the Stanton Swap Meet, which is kind of small, and they don't have a lot, but I did found that they do carry some shoes there too. The Anaheim Swap Meet, or the Anaheim Indoor Swap Meet, or Indoor Marketplace, whatever that name is, they have a lot of stores too, and they'll carry like rebosos, aretes, some vestuarios, some shoes. It's the same thing over there in Alvera Street. So if you want to go like real quick, need to pick up something physical that you could drive to, check out those places if you're in the SoCal area. For tocados, I tend to get mine all custom made. I have ordered from the Folklorico factory. I love the braids by Brian. I don't think he's around or doing it anymore. Um and then just like groups that I've been with, like they would kind of provide the tocados. For tocados, you could literally go online. Some of the businesses that I mentioned offer tocados, but if you're looking for more customizable, check out the Folklorico factory. I haven't checked out other stores, but if you know any, comment down below. You could also find gear at Etsy or Amazon. If you still can't find what you're looking for, definitely check out the Facebook group links I'm gonna list in the description box down below, and you could just ask in the group chat, and people are really good at directing you the right direction of who you need to contact. And remember what I said about using your discernment and being familiar with WhatsApp. And really cool hack that I learned on the iPhone for the conversion rate. So I'll probably do like a screen recording, but basically there's like a feature now with the upgrade, which I don't know why this wasn't a thing before, but it'll have the option where you could put in a second currency. So I have mine set to the US dollar and to the Mexican peso. And then that way I don't have to be asking of like, oh, what's the conversion rate, or having to go online do the conversion rate. I just open my calculator and I just put in like the peso or the US dollar, and then I'll see the conversion rate. So I think that's amazing. For basic dance attire, for rehearsals, or you know, you need some like performance wear, like bodysuits, um check out Discount Dance. It's a very affordable place. There's also like other dance stores that, you know, quick Google search and you'll find it, things will pop up. My personal favorite brand is Capicio. I don't know if I butchered that or not, but I love getting leather ballet slippers just because I like how it will start to form to my natural feet shape. So I just don't like the canvas ballet slippers. I've always liked the leather ballet slippers, and I think part of it too is that the folk shoes are leather. So I don't know. I kind of go for that. I like that. Recently, I found on Facebook Charlie Perez, and he makes customized tarimas. And again, like I'm literally telling you, if you can't find what you're looking for, go to these Facebook groups that are like based in Mexico, and you could literally find the exact item that you need. Someone will guide you to it. Someone that does that service will offer their services to you. Again, emphasis on using your discernment, making sure you're not getting scammed, requesting a portfolio or being able to see a portfolio. What's the deadline time? Oh, keep in mind too, you're gonna have to also budget in the shipping rates and international shipping at this point, especially if you're gonna get stuff from like Spain and Mexico. The international shipping rate is not too bad, but yeah, definitely consider like where you are and factor that into your budget if you are ordering online. Because shipping, yay. And yes, I know this is nowhere near an extensive list of gear that is available. So if you are a business owner, please comment down below your business link and what you offer so we can support you. So when people come across this video, and if I didn't mention your business, you can mention it down below and we could all support and share and grow the community.